Yo, what is smoking? It's your boy Jay Dogg. In today's video, we're going to be talking about NBA 2K25 wishlist. Now, wishlist is things you really want in the game. Like, let's say you tell 2K, please add this. Please. And then they add it. But the wish list is what your predictions are and what you want in NBA 2K. Now, NBA 2K may not listen. That's right, guys. They may not listen. So before we talk about the wish list, I want you guys to subscribe, like, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any more of my Jay Dogg content. And my goal is to get to 50 so we can go live immediately. So let's get to it. So the first thing I want to talk about is dread pigtail. Now, pigtails are basically like two ponytails. Like, we seen, let's see, they gave Damian Lee two pigtails, but why is it not an option to put on a creative player? They need to add that because I don't know if 2K16 had it. I don't know if the past 2Ks ever had pigtails, but if they did, why did they get rid of it? Just why would 2K get rid of it? NBA 2K25 doesn't have all real life hair. Like, they don't have pigtails. They don't have Jalen Green kind type curly hair in the game. And it's just ridiculous. Cause like why? Just why can you not add all hairs? Like real life hair. Like, come on 2K, you need to get it together. So hopefully they add it in 2K25. It's probably not gonna happen, but I hope it happens. But yeah, let's go. But that's gonna do it for the pigtails. Now, another hair I want to talk about. This is another hair I want to talk about. And you need to make a hair with a lot of curliness. Like, did you notice, like, towards the end of the season, Jalen Green's hair was much longer and it had there was a lot of, like, he had curly hair in the front of his hair. And, basically he had curly in the front. Now, 2K does not have this. Like I said, you need to add real life hairs, 2K. Now, I don't really have much to explain there, but curly hair would be nice. Because a lot of people are rocking it these days. So you need to just get it together and add it to the game. Now, we already talked a lot about hair, but, so, yeah, that's pretty much it for that one. Now I want to talk about bring back my career college. Because don't you want to play my career where you want to take your path to the NBA? And ever since, like, 2K23, they've stopped that. Like, in 2K, you're already in the NBA. All you gotta do is pick your team and bam, you're in the NBA. But we miss college. College is a really fun. It's really fun. And basically, you could play high school. Then you go to college. Then you go and do the draft combine. And then you get drafted and then you're in the NBA. So please bring college basketball back. It would mean so much because college is fun. Like the March Madness, it's fun. You know what they didn't add to college? March Madness. They really need to add that because, like I said, the March Madness is fun, and we just miss being able to pick our colleges before we go to the NBA. So yeah, I really like Arizona State. Now, during those times, 2K didn't have all the colleges you could pick. You can only pick like a few and that's it. But they need to add like a lot, like 50 college teams because there's 50 states in America. But we don't know how much teams are all over the state because they could be in different cities and everything like that. So they need to bring back college basketball in the game. Like in 2K16, you play your high school career, then you make it to college. But yeah. So, like I said, you could pick your predictions on. Would you agree to bring back college basketball to 2K? Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is pick your player voice when creating. So, like in Madden, you get to pick what voice you want your character to sound like. But NBA 2K has never had it. Maybe they did back then, but maybe nowadays they don't do it. But like I said, when you play franchise mode in Madden, you could pick your character's voice. You can make it sound high pitch, low pitch. But I don't know. You can make your character sound like a girl if you would like. Because in the WNBA career, let's say you could pick girl voices. But for the men, pick men voices. I don't get why Madden does it, but 2K doesn't do it. I just don't get why they don't want to do it. I don't know if they're too lazy to add voices, but it would be very awesome to pick a character's voice because maybe the creative players that I make, what if they all have the same voice? Not every human being has the exact same voice. Maybe they have similar voices, but not exactly. Like, no one else would sound like me. No. That's not real life. So, yeah. So, I like that idea. So, let's move on to the next category. And, so let's get it. So, make every NBA superstar's interview after a game. Like, they only interview Pacific players. Like, they'll interview Steph Curry. They'll interview Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, maybe Donovan Mitchell. But I don't know. Like they don't. They interviewed Ja Morant. I've seen that one before. Maybe Trey Young. Who? Draymond Green. Okay, but here's the players that they don't interview. Okay, so they don't interview Jalen Green. They don't interview Shea. Who else do they not interview? They never interviewed. Who's in the NBA that never? I don't think Devin Booker's ever been interviewed in 2K. There's a lot of NBA players that I don't like. I don't know what NBA players, but there's a lot of NBA players that do not get interviewed after a game. Like 2K. Why can you not make every team's well, some of the superstars get interviewed, but not all of them. Not like certain ones. I've never seen them interview Jamal Murray. This is ridiculous, 2K. They don't even interview Jaden Ivey, Cade Cunningham. This is ridiculous. But I don't know why David Aldridge doesn't want to interview them. I don't know if he's too lazy and doesn't feel like he's like, oh, you're too young. You can't do that. Nope. This is ridiculous. Watch. Here's a clip of Ja Morant. Come on, see? They they interviewed Ja Morant and they've interviewed Jaren Jackson. Okay? Why not other players? Like, this is ridiculous. Why not you want to interview Shea? Shea is killing it in the playoffs right now. He is killing it. Okay, but that's going to do it for that. The next thing we got to flip to is tape leg on knee. So, we seen Ja Morant wear tape on the side of his knee. But they don't have that accessory in NBA 2K. What? Why does 2K not add real life NBA tape on knee? They also don't have masks. If somebody breaks their nose in real life, they have to wear a mask. But if you break your nose in 2K, you don't wear a mask. I don't know what is up with that, but this is just, it's getting out of hand. Like tape on knee, we've seen Steph Curry wear tape on knee. I don't know, we've seen a lot of players wear tape on the side of their knee. So, why do they not have it in the game? I don't know, but they need to get to work and add a lot of new things that 2K has not added for years. But I don't really have much to explain on the tape on me, but we can move on. Next up is replace David Aldridge. And, dude, David Aldridge doesn't even report in the NBA anymore. So why is he reporting in NBA 2K? I have no clue. I don't know who should replace him, but please get a reporter to replace David Aldridge, because David Aldridge is getting on my nerves. Obviously, when in the 2K games, it's either Brian Anderson commentating or it's Kevin Harlan commentating. But when Brian Anderson's the commentator, the reporter is Ali LaForce. But when Kevin Harlan commentates the game, why do they not replace David Aldridge? Dude, 2K should know David Aldridge isn't a thing anymore. He doesn't report games anymore. We have not seen that guy in years. I bet it was 2017 or 2018 when we last saw him. Maybe 2019, but who knows? He's been gone since. So, we gotta move on next. And, this one is retirement and draft gameplay. So, retirement gameplay, like a gameplay is like we could see NBA players talk about how their careers went and how they ended their career. Like, why can you not show it? 2K only shows like their jersey, all that stuff, and all the points they had in their careers, but they don't actually have gameplay for players. Like, you can't get players to talk about, like, they don't have a speech. They don't even show anything happen. And they need to get it together. I mean, they need to get it together immediately. And then draft gameplay. Like, why can you not have gameplay for, like, where it is, like, with the first pick in the NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select somebody. And, like, why do they not do that? Why do they not do that? Because in 2K, when you draft, you can't hear anyone talk. It's just, like, all you see is comments and all that stuff, but you don't see actual gameplay. All the words do is the words pop up and go, and it's just ridiculous. And that's all I gotta say about that. And there's one thing that I'm going to talk about for seconds. And more hairs. Like I said, 2K doesn't have all hairs. They don't have real life hairs like curly hair. Like, I mean, they do have curly hair, but it's all on the side. and it's only one curly piece. We want curly in the front. We want the hair down with curly hair. Like Jalen Green's hair is down, but there is curliness on it. But in 2K, I think their curly hair points up. We want it down. Because that's, like I said, that's what people have been wearing. But please add more hairs. It is killing me. But we gotta flip to the flip side. So the next thing is 2 different color shoes. Like in NBA 2K, both shoes need to be the same color. But we've seen other NBA players wear 2 different color shoes. We've seen, let's see, when Steph Curry returned to his broken hand, he had one red shoe on and then he had a green shoe on. I don't get why 2K can't do that. Like, does 2K understand what NBA is like in real life? Like 2 different color shoes, that is not a big deal. All you're just doing is just playing a game. You just need to pick certain shoes, and if you don't feel like picking the same color shoes, all they just find is random colors, they put it on, but they gotta make sure it's the same shoe. Like the same brand and the same like height of the shoe. So I think we're gonna wrap it up from there. Next up is Add Polo G, Juice WRLD, and NHB Nick, because that guy got lit music. Like Juice WRLD only had his music playing 2K in 2K20 and 2K21, and they haven't added this. And Polo G was last in the game when Richard by I don't know, Rod Wave. That was the last time. That was 2K23. And I don't think they got any of his music this year in 2K. But Polo G is a lit singer. They gotta add. What Polo G songs they need to add? Martin and Gina. Would Pop Out, it will pop out. I don't know if they added it to 2K. I don't think they have ever done that. But there's a lot of Polo G songs that they could add. And NHD, I think it's NHD or NBHD. I think, but like he's got really good music. He has City of Sins. We got Added Up, and then what else did they add? Well, they didn't add it to the game, but they need to. But there's a lot of great songs by NBHD. Like, there is very great songs by him. You should go check it out on Spotify. His name is NBHD Nick. Okay? And they need to add more music, too. Next up is get rid of VC and add points earned instead. Because if you want to improve your player, you have to get VC. And if you don't have enough VC, you're always going to have to use an Xbox gift card to go buy it. So it's just very annoying because sometimes you can't afford it. So why include VC when you could add points? And the way you can get points is for how much points you get in a game. And then that's how much points you get. And then if you continue, let's say if you want to save your points, play another game. You get plus more points again. But for VC, you don't got that type of money. So you're going to have to come up with a new idea. And 2K will, yeah. So, yeah, please, 2K, get rid of VC, because they did it in 2K16, I think. So, come on, 2K, we need to get it together. Like, You annoy us so much. And now I want to move on to add more experience to championship. Which means, why can we not get gameplay of them actually celebrating? Because in 2K, when you win a championship, it shows them hold the trophy and all that, which is great. But the one thing they don't do is add them celebrating. Like, get a gameplay of them celebrating. Like, yeah! So, yeah. But when you win a championship, once that's all over, they just show them celebrating in a picture, not gameplay. They just show a picture of them throwing champagne and all that, but they don't show actual, like, gameplay of them tossing it. So, yeah, that's it. Next up, add back the My Player Court in NBA 2K. My Player. Like, who remembers in 2K17 you have your own gym where you can do whatever you want in there? Like, they had it 2K17. I think they had it in 2K19, but they got rid of it, and it's just very, not okay. It's just not okay. So, please add that back, 2K. I don't have much to explain there, but if they could add it back, that would be nice. Maybe play it with some online friends, play a game of horse, or just do a half-court shootout. See, the first one to make it has to do a forfeit or get a surprise, you know? But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, yeah. I do want them to bring back Vic Van Leer to NBA Maker. But then I realized something. In 2K16, Vic Van Leer died in a car accident, which means he can't come back alive. But 2K is just, like, the people are just pretending 2K. So let's just add him and say, who cares if he died in 2K16? Let's just say he comes back alive, even though that never happens. But it was fun to have him in the game where your My Career player has a friend to chill with and have a homie. It's really special because he was a very good player, although they would get into a lot of arguments, and Vic Van Leer would always talk about how he doesn't have the family that his My Career buddy has. So, please bring that back. And now, last but not least, and here we go. So, next up is get rid of the name MP and call them by their actual My Career name. Like, okay, they always call them MP when they have a name, not NP. So, here we go. Here's what I gotta say. Here is what I gotta say. Like, I made a character of me, and they actually just call me NP, or MP. But, I don't get it. Like, they call my player MP, but they don't call my player, like, the real name, not a stupid nickname. Like, come on, we need to get it together. But that's gonna wrap things up for this video. If you enjoyed it, smash that like button. And please like this video and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any more of my content. And let us know what 2K should add. 2K25. Comment down below what you think. But anyways, I'm Jay Dogg, and I'm out. Peace!